Rolling with the triple C, I'ma make them bend the knee. Rolling with the triple C, don't really count the heat.
What's up, everybody? Henry Cejudo here, aka Triple C, and this episode is brought to you by the one and only JiMMYBAR, the non-GMO bar that helps you recover and helps you lose weight. Guys, get your Jimmy on. So Sean O'Malley made some recent comments here in the last couple days. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think it was yesterday.
I think, the talks, Henry coming back is kind of what's the hold, not the hold up, but that's kind of what everyone's waiting for. If I had to guess, Henry versus Aljo. If you're the champ, you should be fighting consistently. You just had a somewhat easy fight against TJ. The people want to see the champ fight. I think Henry versus Aljo in March makes sense if Henry really is serious about coming back, which kind of seems like he is. And then I'd like to fight the winner of that.
And he was talking to Mark Raimondi, and he said, I want the winner of Aljamain and Cejudo. And then they asked him, it's like, who is it that's a better matchup for you? Who would you prefer out of those two? And this came out of Sean O'Malley's mouth. He said, there's no bigger name, there's no greater name than the two-time UFC champ and Olympic gold medalist. That's right. He's talking about me. I actually like that idea. I think what you should do, Sean, I think you should sit pretty. I think you should sit pretty, wait for me to beat up Aljamain, and then me and you could have a little showdown. I like that idea. I really don't, because I don't know if I really have faith in Sean O'Malley beating Chito Vera. Could he beat him? Yeah. Chito's very, very beatable. You just have to have the IQ and the tactics to be able to beat him, but does Sean have that? He's still the same Sean. That's what I continue to keep telling people. He's still the same guy. And what happens when you get somebody who has better strikes? And what happens when somebody is actually going in there and and hitting that particular area that you don't like, that you're not accustomed to? I go back and I watch that Chito Vera fight. You know what, Sean? You're right, man. I think that's a better idea for you. You just sit there pretty. You just sit there pretty, Sean. You don't need to fight Chito Vera. What you do is you wait for me to give Alja-Sh a beatdown of his life, and then you have next. And then we'll see if that hype train is real. Because I still don't believe it. I still don't believe you beat Cheater Yan. I really don't. It's not just me, Sean. It's everybody else, because if you did beat him, then you'd be the next person alive. And that really does make you the number one contender. I like that idea, though. There wouldn't be a bigger name for Sean than this guy right here, the Triple C, the Olympic champ, the flyweight champ, and the bantamweight champion of the world. So I love that idea. I just have to get Aljamain Sterling to literally sign that contract. I mean, this guy is literally dodging me. I have my producer right here. When I told him, I said, and this was like 4 months ago, and now I was like, yeah. I was like, I get these vibes from Aljamain that he doesn't want to fight me. I really don't. So the same reason why I was going for TJ and cheering for TJ, because you can tell when somebody really respects you, or you can tell when somebody is like, hey man, this is stylistically, this is a guy, this is my biggest threat. I'm in shape. I feel good. I just got done training with Demetrius Johnson. And I'm adding new tools. I'm taking some things from Demetrius Johnson that's going to really, really help my game and completely change it and keep it to and take it to a whole next level. So the flyweight division is alive. The bantamweight division is alive. It is right now the most competitive division in the UFC. Let's get this ball rolling. There's tons of us fighters that I think there's cool matches between me and Sean, between me and O'Malley. The thing is, we got to start fighting now. Aljamain Sterling, stop running, dude. Stop stalling. Take that L and go up to 160, 145 pounds.
Yeah, so just seeing the stuff that Aljo said and the comments recently, just as champion, do you think he deserves? I know some of you tell me a lot is like when you are the champion, you do have a little bit of say and a little bit of power. But do you still think he's maybe using it a little bit too much to say that, I don't want to fight until the summer, when he didn't have a fight that obviously was a war or anything like that?
Yeah. In other words, he wants to enjoy. And I understand that he wants to enjoy himself. But dude, the dude hasn't beat anybody. You know, he won his championship by, you know, a dude kneeing him. He got the rematch. I mean, you know, the fight could have gone to Peter Yan. Like, it was even Dana White said that was for Peter. He beat a dude with one shoulder. Literally, it took him 2 rounds to finish him. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You know, it's not like if you would have gone through wars, if you would have went through, you know, Demetrius Johnson, TJ Dillashaw, Marlon Moraes in 10 months, and then blow your shoulder out when you're out for about 10 months, and then fight within the year. I mean, that's that's respectable. But just for you to go out and try to have fun, like when you really didn't fight somebody, I don't know, man. I get it though, but he does have leverage. He does have that in his arsenal, you know, because he does have the belt. And when you have that belt, that does mean leverage. So will he use it? I mean, they could do an interim belt. This is why I had said, hey, why don't we do me and Sean O'Malley in Australia interim? You know, I want the belt. I want the points. I mean, I want it all, and. But whatever, man. I just hope the UFC and everybody else sees it as much as I do, because you know you don't want the division to stop. I understand if there's an injury or something happens, you know, or you know you get a doctor to write you something, but just out of the blues and trying to take a break with when you beat somebody with you know a freaking handicap, man. I mean, I just don't think that's right. I think the division has to move. If I was in your position, I would try to make money, Aljamain. I mean, that card and it's not too late. That card in February in Australia, I'd still be willing to fight you there. You know what I mean? Imagine the pay-per-view points, especially you as a champion now. You're missing on all that because of your ego and your pride. I'm a prize fighter, bro. The only reason why I'm here is I'm here to make money. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make history, and I'm here to make money. The history I've already done. My legacy will be cemented when I die and for years to come, because there's only one Triple C, the Olympic champ, and first and only Olympic champ and UFC champ, Guinness World Record, and the first and only double champ and Olympic champ, Guinness World Record in UFC, in mixed martial arts history. So, but it's okay, man. If you want to take your time, if I have to wait till June, it's only going to get worse for you. It's only going to get worse.
Last thing, what do you think about him? There's been a lot of talk. Maybe he has an argument that he says O'Malley might be the bigger fight, but what do you think about him saying that O'Malley would be the more difficult fight? Because I found those comments kind of surprising.
Yeah, but he contradicts himself. This is the reason why I will beat Aljamain too, is because I'm a puzzle that's you can easily solve. Sean O'Malley. I have defense. I have power in my hands. I have different strikes that I could use. You know, my defense is good. You know, people have gone to my legs in the UFC. Nobody's been able to take me down, and I'm going to practice that when I do officially have my fight camp. And I started now. I wrestle twice a week. A lot of reason why I lose a lot of this weight. You know, so it's just a great matchup. It's a bad matchup for him, and he's just trying to find every angle to get out of it. And that's what he's doing. He's scared, man. He's scared, homie. Don't be scared, homie. Triple C's here, man. I just want to compete. And that's plain and simple. And if I have to talk smack and entice you to do it, then what's up? So thank you guys again for watching. It means a lot to me. So you guys remember, there's more breakdowns, there's more technique, there's more tactics, and there's definitely more cringe. So make sure to subscribe and click on that button. I'm out!